Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Jim Fahad. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this amazing pricing table using Elementor free version. Also, I will show you how to create this beautiful ribbon with the pricing table. So without further ado, let's now go inside Elementor page builder. To take a new section, let's first click on this plus icon. Here I'm taking this 3-column structure. Let's first give it a height. So I'm selecting minimum height and I'm giving it 100 VH. Now, let's start working with the middle column. So let's select the middle column, go under advanced tab because I want to add some space around this column. So from here, I'm adding 25 pixel of padding with this column. Now let's click on this plus icon. Here I'm dragging an inner section widget. Now first, I just want to delete one of the inner columns from here. So now this inner section has only one column. Okay. Now from here, let's set the height of the inner section to minimum height and I'm setting the height to 450 pixel. Then from here, I'm making the column gap to no gap. And then I wanna make its corner rounded. So go under style tab. From here, open the border. I'm adding 20 pixel of border radius and also I wanna add some box shadow. So let's open the box shadow. Now from here, I'm adding blur value to 40 and here is spread value to -10. Alright, let's now click on this plus icon. Here I'm dragging a heading widget here and I want it to say 3 bottles. From here, keep it as H2 and alignment, I'm making it centered aligned. Let's now go under style tab because I want to do a bit styling with it. From here, let's open the typography. First here, I'm adding the font size to 24 pixel and here font weight to 800. And then I wanna add some space at the top. So go under advanced tab, unbind the margin and at the top, I'm adding 50 pixel of margin. Now let's click on this Rubik's Cube icon and from here, I'm dragging an image widget underneath our heading here. Let's now choose the image from here. Let's select this image and click on insert media. Alright, let's now go under style tab. From here, first I'm making the width to 100% and height I'm giving it 250 pixel. Then from here object fit I'm making it to contain. Now underneath the image I wanna add another heading that would show the earlier price with a line through. So to do it, again click on the Rubik's Cube icon and from here I'm dragging an heading widget here and I want it to say normally. Then here instead of H2, I'm making it H4. Also, let's make the alignment to centered and go under style tab. From here, I just wanna make the text color to #6C6C6C. It's kinda off-white color. Alright, let's now go under advanced tab and from here, let's open the positioning. So from here width, let's make it to inline auto and here vertical align, I'm setting the centered. I have just made it with inline auto because I want to place another heading just after this normally text within the same line. So from here, if we just duplicate this normally text, you see the copied text is now appearing after the normally text within the same line. That's why we made the positioning to inline auto. Now here instead of normally, I want it to say $201.00. And let's go under style tab. From here I'm making the text color to pure red color and also like I said I will be adding a strike through with this $201. So open the typography. From here decoration I'm making it to line through and here if you have a close look you can see there is no space in between of these two text, the normally text and $200 text. So to add that space, I'm going under advanced tab. From here, let's unbind the margin and only on the left side, I'm adding 5 pixel of margin. Alright, now the next thing, I wanna make them horizontally centered. So to do it, from here, I'm selecting the inner column. Then here, let's make the horizontal align to center. Now you see they're centered. Alright, let's now click on this Rubik's Cube icon and here underneath these two heading, I want to add some space. And to do that, simply we can drag this spacer widget underneath this price heading here. Remember, if you put this spacer underneath this normally text here, then the spacer will sit in between these two text. But I don't want that, so let's delete it. So we should put the spacer after the 201, the second text. Now here we can see some space has been added. Now here I'm making the space to 14 pixel. Now after this space I wanna put the main price. So to do it, click on the Rubik's Cube icon. From here I'm dragging the heading widget here. And now I wanted to say the price, so it would be $24.00. Let's do a bit of styling. So go under Style tab. From here, first I'm making the font size to 50 pixel. And then let's make the font weight to 700. And similar like this above to headline, I also wanna make it inline auto. So go under Advanced tab. From here, open the positioning and make the width to inline auto, and vertical align, I'm making it to centered. Okay, let's now simply duplicate this text, and here I want it to say per bottle. Now go under Style tab because I want to reduce the font size. So let's make the font size to 18 pixel, font weight to 500, and also go under Advanced tab because I want to make some space in between these two heading. So just unbind the margin, and only on the left I'm adding 5 pixel of margin. Cool. Let's now add our call to action button. But before moving forward, I wanna announce you one thing. I take project orders from my website. So if you want me to help you on your WordPress project or Elementor project, then you can contact me through my website. That's jimfahaddigital.com. I will try my best to help you personally. Alright, now let's get back into the tutorial. Now after this per bottle text, I wanna put a button. So click here on this Rubik's Cube icon. Let's drag the button widget after the per bottle heading here. Now first, instead of click here, I want it to say add to cart. And here, let's make the alignment to centered, and I'm making the size to medium instead of small. Now go under the Style tab. First, I'm opening the typography because I just want to set the weight to 700. Alright, let's now make the background color of the button to the pure red color like this. And then I just want to add some space at the top and bottom. So from under Advanced tab, unbind the margin. Only at the top I'm adding 20 pixel, and bottom I'm adding 40 pixel of margin. So far it looks great. Now before making it responsive for mobile and tablet device, I just wanna duplicate it and change some of the contents. So we can simply duplicate it by duplicating the outer column here. Also let's duplicate the outer column one more time, and we can simply delete the empty column from left side. Also let's delete the empty column from right side. Now here the first one, I want it to say 1 bottle instead of 3 bottles. And the last one, I wanna say it 6 bottles. Then let's change the image of the first one. So I'm changing its image with the single product image, and let's change this one's image. So from here I'm selecting the image. Let's select the 6 bottles and click on Insert Media. We can also change the strike-through price, so it would be $402, and the regular price it would be $19. Then for the single product, the strike-through price would be $67, and the regular price would be $29. Alright, so it's now looking more realistic. Let's now have a look how it's looking on tablet device and mobile device. So to check the responsiveness from the bottom left, let's click on this responsive mode. First have a look how it's looking on tablet device. It's looking fine, but I think we can make it more nicer. So the first thing, I wanna reduce the height of the image. So go under the Style tab. Only for the tablet device, I wanna set the height to 190 pixel. So let's apply with all other image. Right click here, copy it, then right click over other images, click on paste media. Do the same with the third one. And then you may remember we have put a spacer in between these two texts. So select the spacer. On the tablet device, I'm making its value to 0. Let's do the same with other spacers. So I'm making it 0. Also with the third one, let's make it 0. And then we can reduce the space of the outer column. So select the outer column, go under Advanced tab, First, for the tablet device, I'm setting it 25 pixel. Then unbind it. On the left and right here, I'm adding 10 pixel of padding instead of 25. Now we can just right click here on the column, click on copy. Then let's paste the style on the outer column. Also with the third one, let's click on paste style. So now it's looking much better on tablet device. Let's now have a look on the mobile device. It's looking great, but I think we can go back to the initial padding for the outer column on mobile device. So select the outer column, go under Advanced tab. From here on the mobile device, I'm again putting here 25 pixel of padding. Do the same with second outer column. From here, I'm adding 25 pixel of padding. Also with the third one, go to the Advanced tab. From here, I'm adding 25 pixel of padding. So you see, they're looking great on the mobile device, also on the tablet device. Then on the desktop device, they are already looking great. And when you are happy with it, don't forget to click on this green update button to save your work. Then you can add a ribbon with any of these pricing tables that might say best value or most popular, like that. You know, you see that all the time on all the pricing tables. So I have created a complete different tutorial for that. I will put the tutorial link in the description. Also, if you click on the top right corner on that eye icon, you can see the tutorial there. If you like it, please give this video a big thumb up and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, press on that notification bell icon to get notified before anyone whenever I will upload a new video on this YouTube channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I will see you in the next video. For now, bye bye.